This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Set.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Taken down back at the
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short, complete to Likely. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for an Eagles first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a give to Barkley, running right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Barkley. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage. They're not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third and long.
73, 70. Great, set. On everyone else. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
Come on. Ready.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
No touch, set. On everyone else. No touch.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 25, here's second and 4.
No touch, set. On anyone else. No touch.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Third and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Chad Muma. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 56 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Again, it's Pollard. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready? Hop, Dragon 60.
To throw is Ward. Complete Ridley on the reception. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
In motion, Okonkwo. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Cowboy, Johnny Ryan.
They send a receiver in motion left. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go. 19, Charger, 19.
They send Ridley in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go.
Let's go now. Come my team. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Ready. Out of the gun, Ward. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Great.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Great. Set. 180.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we could actually consider this going above and beyond, because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's out of bounds. That gain is 13. It's going to make it a much more manageable 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Now Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Get up! Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
What we're seeing here in this 1st half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Ready? 60 boxes, 60.
They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Off play action, it's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the jump.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
70 Lions. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. And that is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Titans, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Jackson now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Great, set. 180, 180.
To throw, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and a yard. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down and 3.
Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti.
Throwing is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. No touch.
A run with Barkley. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tavontre Sweat there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
No touch that. Anyway, no touch.
Hurts now. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Great, set. Anyway, no touch.
Now it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Got it. Ready?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Come on. Set. 19.
From the gun, here's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
First and 10.
18, 5 in. Gotta be lying.
They motion a receiver right. On first down, Ward forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Here's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Two. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready up.
On play action, it's Ward. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Nolan Smith in into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. On fourth down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Okay.
Now, first down throws. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes, there's no answer for it.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go, set! Liking 18! Ready?
Now, it's Ward. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Ready?
Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He's brought down by Jordan Birch. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 9.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Back to throw is Ward. He's got a man here. That's Eligio Manning. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. In trouble, and down he goes. Zach Ball. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, they need 5. Again, Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So be returned to the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
In motion, Okonkwo. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready?
They send Ridley in motion. On the handoff, Pollard. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Okay, break.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll motion the slot man right. Out of the gun, Ward. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing, Ward. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Ready.
They snap it to Ward. That's taken in.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding. It's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Past the 6.
They'll run here with Pollard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 3.
Get it. Steady.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready. 70 Lions.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. 3rd and 2. Ward. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Tig Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Jackson now to return it. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On play action, here's Hurts. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward moving to his left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
As a cornerback, you're only going to get so many of these chances each game to make plays in the backfield, and so far, this guy continues to take advantage of them. That's 2 sacks so far, and with the way this game was going, I wouldn't be surprised to see another.
On the jump. Nike, 18. 18 rattle. 18 rattle.
To throw is Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
In motion, Okonkwo.
Let's go.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Titans sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short, complete to Likely. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Philadelphia. Running from the pistol with Parker. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Crowd, let's get him. Don't touch that. Right anyway.
Here's Hurts. Pass caught left side by Likely. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Here's Pollard running left. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a handoff to Pollard. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 3rd
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.